Hey guys, Ember Burns Black here. I know I have not been active at all lately, so how about we have a little story time? One of the things I really wanted to do was I really wanted to work on this project, and I said I was going to take a week off. Well, with that week off, I decided to knock out a bunch of things, and what had happened was I made a bunch of calls, planned some appointments, got to some things that I had been putting off. Well, one of the things I did was I had I had to get that windshield fixed, right? So anyway, I called the insurance company, told them that, I had a bad windshield, and they recommended some local company called Taps. Okay, this was Monday. So the plan was knock everything out and then go to another location and start filming. Well, what had happened was I called these people and I had arranged for them to come to my house to fix my window on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Okay, 2 o'clock. This is very important. So Tuesday comes and I have a doctor's appointment at noon every week. So I went to my doctor's appointment, and about 11:45, I got there early because I figured I was going to do all my, errands, because I only go to Frederick twice a week, the city part of my locality. So I ran a bunch of errands, and I got to the doctor's office early, and it's 11:45. And the phone rings, and my mom is frantic. And she said, "Is somebody here to fix your windshield?" And I'm like, "Mom, that shouldn't be so." They were supposed to be there at 2. And she goes, "Well, they're on the phone saying 12. And I was like, "I did not say 12. And I even had my notebook on me. I'm like, "I wrote it down. I have it for 2. So they sat outside, and apparently, they were staring at the next door neighbor, and she was freaking out, and her husband almost called the police. Well, my mom just saw this green utility truck in the driveway, so she ended up calling the police. The police came, talked to the guy, and they were like, "Well, where is your daughter at? We can do the windshield wherever she is." And I'm like, "No, because I'm not sitting out here for however long it takes while you fix my windshield. That's why I made the appointment." So anywho, I got home. I mean, they showed up 2.5 hours early. Duh. And my mom said, "Call them back. They said they'll come out tomorrow. They're done for the day or whatever." So I did. I actually called them back about 2:15 on Tuesday. By Wednesday, I heard nothing. So I called the insurance company again. I was like, "Look, you guys recommended this group. I think they're called Taps. They showed up 2.5 hours early, terrified my neighborhood. Cops were called. It was a fiasco." Because the insurance company said they had a canceled work order. So they recommended me to, I think it's Safe Auto, Safe Light. I don't know the name of it, but they advertise on TV all the time. So this guy, this is Thursday, shows up an hour late. And I mean, it's a nicely aged man, late 30s, early 40s, possibly 50s. And he's playing. The first thing he does is he looks at me, because I walked outside and I was like, "Can I help?" And he was like, "No, I got it." And I was like, "Are you sure? Because I'd really love to swing the sledgehammer." And he looked at me and he goes, "Oh no, that's too much of a mess." So anyway, the first thing he starts doing is he goes, "Can I play some music?" I'm like, "Please do." And he didn't look like the type, but he puts on Bob Seger, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can jam to this." And he did. We we both jammed out, and I talked to him while he was working. Really nice guy, and I was really, really happy with their service. I don't know if I did a survey or not for them, but it was fantastic. I was really, really surprised, and he discounted me a couple rates, which was really cool. So that was Thursday. So by Friday, I decided I'm going to do all the filming that I put a whole week aside to film. I got out to, excuse me, I got out to the library because I wanted to do it at the library. They have a room with a door that's kind of like secluded with a standing counter and computers. So I could put the laptop or the phone tripod on this counter and actually stand up rather than sit on my bed. That way I could get more movement, feel a little better about myself. These were memories from like when I was Shiloh's age, and they have definitely remodeled the library, and those rooms no longer exist. So I came home and I shot 4 of the 5 episodes that I wanted and decided I was going to edit them, and I haven't gotten to that yet, but I still have to edit them. I don't know when they're going to be up because I want it to be Monday through Friday. Boom, 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 boom. 5 episodes. Super important to me. I've worked really hard on them already, and I got to work hard on them again. But in the meantime, a lot of things have happened. I think I made a video about the child policies that are changing, and I'm still seeing family channels posting with their kids, which is, it's uplifting because it doesn't scare me as much seeing that other people are disregarding the warnings, or maybe the warnings are being over exaggerated. There's also a lot of weird things happening to the algorithms, like conservatives are always getting censored and banned, and it's almost like that's package and parcel for conservatives, but it actually happened to one of the Democratic candidates during one of the debates. I think it was like, I want to say Frida, maybe? Jada Frida? Or Tulsa Frida? I don't know her name, but I was terrified because if they're going to do it to someone on the other side of politics, they can do it to anybody. And then, on top of that, if you are not a fan, and you probably are because he's the 4th top YouTuber, Markiplier just had a whole bunch of his members completely suspended. Like, their Google accounts completely suspended. Not just YouTube, Google, like email, everything. So, I keep seeing these horror stories, and I'm scared. I'm new. I am very new. I can't say that. I've had this channel for 2 years, and I still haven't figured out what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to do things that make me happy, and hopefully bring happiness to other people. And I've been on the fence for a long time. I've been looking over different platforms. A couple people have asked me why don't I change platforms, and I'm starting to consider it. So I might be doing the same videos in different places. One of my videos got flagged and age restricted, and I actually get the email that it's been age restricted on a regular basis. So I think it's like some idiot just sitting there like, oh, this video still exists, report. Well, they've age restricted it. Stop reporting it. All you're doing is spamming my email, which sucks because I thought that was like the most hilarious thing I could possibly think of. And that's what offends people, is gluing googly eyes to your feet. I've seen dog porn on YouTube that's completely uncensored, but yeah. Gluing googly eyes to your feet is apparently the line. Feet are gross. I find it hilarious, and I've noticed, like, with feet, people come, like, out in droves, and I'm like, okay, cool. If that's what y'all want, I will do it. Whatevs. Whatever, whatevs. So anyway, I am going to be doing more I'm going to be expanding my horizons. And you know what? This is an update video, and I hate update videos, but I hope I told you some cool stories. Let's see, what else happened? I don't know. Anyway, how about this? Let's play a little game. How about you leave in the comments what you want to see more of, what you miss, because I've been out of it for a while. Do you want me to try Minecraft again? Do you want me to play around on Tinder? A lot of you have told me about different dating apps and sites, and I've completely blanked out on what you told me. I know it was a couple. I forget what they were. Leave it in the comments. Like, don't message me. Don't pass it in conversation because obviously I forgot that. Actually, leave it in the comments, and I will get to it. Along with, whatever fun, zany things I can think of, or whatever you like, because I like that. I like entertaining. I like looking at myself on the screen. But yeah, anyway, I will see you tomorrow or later, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Special thanks to the people who support me on Patreon, like Zacchus.